For Friday, that can only mean one thing. Worship!
Welcome to our Friday worship. Please close your eyes and we ask God to join us today.
Dear Father in heaven, thank you for the roof over our heads and the beds we sleep in every night.
Please help us to remember that not everyone is as fortunate as us, and give them hope. Be with us today as we celebrate our school's achievements and make us thankful for everything you give us.
Amen.
Good morning, and another Friday worship. It soon comes round every single week, these worships, and this week's Star of the Week for reception class goes to, little drum roll on my chair, Sophie. Sophie is a little bundle of joy. She loves school. We had a little shaky start when she first started, and she was a little bit worried because it was something so new and so different, but now she absolutely loves it, and her mum tells us how much she loves it as well, and it's great to see. She is doing an amazing job in phonics and maths on the carpet. She always puts her hand up, she listens carefully, and she is just a little pleasure to have in class. She's a lovely friend, she's just so well behaved, and you are awesome, Sophie. So that is why you are our Star of the Week this week, and you can wear the blue jumper. So well done, Sophie.
A Star of the Week for Year 1 this week goes to Finn. Well done, Finn. Finn is an absolute superstar in Year 1. He's really encouraging in PE and he's a really super friend. But this week he's particularly impressed Mrs. Brown with his amazing autumn poem and his beautiful Senses book. Keep working hard, Finn. We're really proud of you. Well done.
This week's Star of the Week for Year 2 goes to Willow. Well done, Willow. You've had a super week. Willow could have the blue jumper every single week. She's fab at everything she does. She's hardworking, she's kind, and she's lovely to have in class. Willow's done some super work this week in science, making her own healthy menu, which was fantastic. So keep up the good work, Willow. Well done.
Hi Year 3. Our Star of the Week this week is Jacob. Well done, Jacob. You have had a super week this week with behaviour. We haven't had to speak to you once. And you also did a superb job in computing, where you blew everybody away with your coding skills. Now, Mrs. Reacher and Mrs. Hudson told me how impressed they were with you, and you were able to complete the challenges and explain to other people how to do it as well. So well done, Jacob. You've had a really, really good week, and we're really proud of you. Keep it up.
Year 4 Star of the Week goes to Veronica. Veronica's had a brilliant week this week and has contributed much more in lessons. She's also written a fantastic diary entry where she's fronted adverbials and expanding noun phrases. Keep up the good work.
Year 5 this week, well done to Lacey for being a superstar with her homework. With a little bit of help from Miss Woolton, she's been acing Purple Maths. She's produced some excellent pieces of creative homework, including a World War II Spitfire. Well done, Lacey.
Good morning, everyone. So the Star of the Week this week for Year 6 is Mackenzie. Mackenzie, we have been so impressed with you this week. You've been trying so hard to be focused and be organised and be ready to go all the time. You've been putting your hand up and making some really, really good contributions to our class discussions, and we are really proud of you. So keep it up. Well done.
Good morning, welcome to Planet Points. Jupiter has 459.
Mars has 609.
Venus has 408.
Saturn has 148.
And the winners are Mars.
Good morning and welcome to a part of worship that we haven't seen since we introduced it in lockdown. That is to announce the Reading Eggs certificates for this week. Reading Eggs, as you know, is our online reading app which has got so much more, and those children who've been on and spent lots of time answering the questions and going through the quizzes have earned some trophies, so it's time to find out who that is. So we've got in year 1, Daniel and Amelia. Well done to you for gaining your certificates. In year 2, Riley. Now, Riley had one of the first certificates that I gave out last week, so well done to him for getting another. Seth, who's got 3 certificates this week, so he's been doing an amazingly well. We've got Aaron, who's got 1, as well as Mohammed Youssef, so well done to year 2. In year 3, we've got Jacob, and Jacob again got one of the certificates last week, so he's rocking it again and got another one. We've got Leon, and we've got Swanika, who've also earned their certificates for their work on Reading Eggs. And into year 5, we've got Anto, well done to you, Amy, Ava, and we've got Janie and Macy. So well done to you in year 5. None this week from year 4 and year 6. Let's see if we can have one from each class next week. But well done. Keep logging on to Reading Eggs. Keep reading. Keep just going through it, because reading can open up so many worlds out there, and when we've got a lot going on in our world there, it's sometimes a good escape to go on. So well done. I will bring those certificates round later this morning. Bye.
Good morning, everybody. It's me again, and today I'm going to do the birthdays with a little help from some friends of mine. Okay, so let's have a look who's had or having or a birthday this week. So in year 6 on Monday we had Lily Jo and Alicia. Both of you are now 11. I can't believe you're both in year 6. And I remember, Alicia, when you first joined the school in year 3 and we found out that your birthday was on the same day as Lily Jo's, and you were both exactly the same age to the day. So happy birthday to you two. Hope you had a lovely day. You're growing fast. I see you every morning walking past. I'm like, stop growing. And Gabriella, you as well. You're 11 tomorrow. So have a wonderful day tomorrow, Gabriella. And happy birthday to you girls in year 6. On to year 5, we've got Jackson. Happy birthday, Jax. And it is today your birthday. So it's nice to be able to say a big happy birthday to you. Hope you have a lovely day and a lovely weekend too. In year 3, we've got Esther, who was 8 on Monday. Happy birthday, Smiley Esther. And Ralph, another smiler, who is going to be 8 this Sunday. So you've got your birthday at the weekend. So have a wonderful weekend, Ralph, and enjoy your birthday. Year 2, we've got Debbie Lee, who was 7 on Tuesday. Happy birthday, Debbie Lee. Hope you had an awesome day. And also in year 2, Harrison, who is 7 today. So you share your birthday with Jackson, and it's your birthday today. So have a wonderful day, Harrison, and a wonderful weekend too, celebrating that. And last but not least, we have Casey in year 1. Happy birthday, Casey. Now, on Tuesday, you were 6 years old. I remember when you turned 5 last year, and now you're already 6. Stop growing, Casey. Have a wonderful, wonderful birthday, all of you who are having it this weekend, and happy birthday to those who've already had it. And here are my little friends.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. To Jesus be true. May all of God's blessings be heaped upon you. Happy birthday!
Hi everybody, and here's the good news for this week. My list is getting longer and longer, which is wonderful. First one is Lily May in year 1, who's been very brave this week because she's been to the dentist and had some teeth removed. So well done, Lily May, and hope you're feeling okay now. Next we have year 3. Aidan has learnt to ride his rollerblades on his own, so that's quite an achievement. Well done, Aidan. Leo can now set off on his bike on his own without any help, so that's super. Ellie May, her nan has moved into a new house, so that's been quite exciting for her, and hope she's settled in now, Ellie May. And someone else who's got some news in year 3 is Miss Schofield, because Lila, Miss Schofield's little girl, she has a condition called Erb's palsy, and so she has to go for medical appointments every now and then, and she went all the way to Leeds this week for her new appointment. And when she went to that appointment, they thought she was doing really, really well, and she's now got a new splint on her wrist. So they measured it and moulded it onto her arm to make sure it fit, and she's come home with a lovely new splint, and that's going to help her movement in her wrist and her arm. So Lila, can't wait to see your new splint, because I've not seen it yet. Very exciting. And by the way, when Lila went to the hospital at Leeds, she did all their animal noises for them, and they were very impressed. Year 4, Riley is going to have a sleepover this weekend at his nanny's, and he's never done that before, so that is really exciting. You'll have to let us know how you went on, Riley, on Monday. Now, this is year 5 and year 6. We've got 3 people who are going to be either a new big brother or a big sister, and that is Mia and Macy in year 5 and Riley in year 6. There are babies on the way. Now, they've got quite a wait. They've got to wait for quite a while, and during that time I'm sure they'll have a think about what names they can call them, and it'll all be very exciting. And we'll have some news next year sometime with the new babies, hopefully. And year 6, last one is Caden, who has been all the way to Halfords for his new bike. Hope you enjoy your new bike, Caden. That's all the news for this week.
Hi everybody. Mrs. Jakes has asked me just to mention that this Saturday is actually World Mental Health Day. So mental health is all about how we look after our minds and our inside, okay? Because often we talk about how to keep the outside of our bodies healthy. We talk about healthy eating, we talk about exercise and things like that. And if you were to hurt yourself or hurt your arm or hurt your leg or something like that, then you would do something about it. You would speak to someone. How many times have you fallen over on the playground and scraped your knee or injured yourself and gone to first aid and had it looked at by a teacher or a grown-up? And actually exactly the same applies to our mental health, to our inside. So if you feel like inside your mind, or sometimes when you're feeling upset or worried, your tummy feels funny inside, if you have anything inside your body that you feel like doesn't feel right, then you should treat it exactly the same and speak to a grown-up or do something about it. And World Mental Health, especially the theme this year, is mental health for all. So everybody in the whole world should be able to feel good about themselves inside and to be able to address any issues that they have and have the chance to do that. So if you just excuse me not looking at the camera for a moment, I'm going to actually read some ideas of ways that you can support your own mental health and your feelings and well-being. Okay, so a really good thing that you can do at home if you have any worries, okay, is to imagine your favourite place, and just in your head just go to your favourite place. Think about what it looks like, what it smells like, and things like that. Something that's really good is to list 3 things at the end of every day that you are thankful for. And we did actually used to do that in class. We used to say 3 things we've enjoyed about the day. Something else you can do is something called positive affirmations, and I've discussed this with my class. So it's just saying 3 things to yourself every day or every morning, just to give yourself a bit of a boost. So you might say, I am really brave, I'm really strong, I really try my best with everything. Or you might say, I'm a really good friend, I'm really kind. Or you might say, today is going to be a really good day. Even something like that, because it's a bit strange to talk about yourself in that way. But if you can get into the habit of it, it's really helpful and useful. So that's another one. And then we do a lot of mindfulness at school. We do controlling our breathing and thinking about being in the moment. That's something you can do at home as well. So maybe next time you do mindfulness, Key Stage 2, if you ask for it without the music, so you get used to doing it without that, then even if you've nothing at home, no music or colouring sheets, you can still do mindfulness and think about your breathing and being in that moment. There's things like doing mindful colouring you can do, or you can, if you've got any worries, then you can put them in an imaginary balloon and pop it, or write it down, rip it up, or something like that. So those are just a few ideas. I won't carry on forever and ever, but you know what I'm like, I could do. But this Saturday is just a time to think about our mental health and just remember what I said about looking after yourself inside as well as the outside. Okie dokie. So speak to any of your teachers in school, or especially Mrs. Jakes, if this has made you think about anything that you want to have a chat about.
Hi, it's now that time of the week for Prayer Street of the Week. And this week we're praying for people, our friends and our neighbours in Newfield Drive. So put your hands together, be respectful of those around you as we say our prayer. God our Father, we praise you for the gift of community in which we live, work and pray. Fill our neighbours and friends on Newfield Drive with your spirit and love and give them peace. And we all say, Amen.
Hi everyone. I'm just whispering because I'm doing Class of the Week. I'm about to announce Class of the Week, but I've just come outside the class's door and they don't know that I'm here. So, Class of the Week this week is Year 4. Well done, Year 4. You're in there, but you don't know that I'm here.
Your eyes closed. Dear God, thank you for the teachers and friends in our school. Thank you, especially for the teachers in Year 4.
Thank you for a lovely week in school. Have a nice weekend. Amen.
Well, another amazing worship this week. Fantastic. Well done everybody who's been mentioned this morning. Well done all our stars of the week. It's been another really interesting, amazing, fantastic week in the life of St James's. So thank you again for your amazing behaviour. And I hope you've enjoyed your learning in school this week. I've just got a few notices before we finish this morning, mainly for your grown-ups, but you can listen as well if you want to. We've got, I don't know whether you're aware, we've got a promotional film about school because we can't do open days at the minute. So the long film and our little film about how we are trying to be COVID secure are on the website. And we've also done a 1-minute quick video that promotes school as well. So go and have a look at the YouTube channel, go and have a look at the website for those films. If you've not seen them already, you might be able to spot yourself. Thank you. We've had more and more people signing up for school dinners, which is amazing. We've never done as many hot school dinners as we've done this week, so that's fantastic. Keep trying them out, they're absolutely amazing. I had pizza and a chicken wrap today because I had the leftovers. I scooped up what was left, which is really good for me. I love it. Excellent. So the meals are really good, so try them. And thank you to those who've tried already. And the final thing is there's a letter sent out yesterday about home learning or remote learning, as we call it sometimes. So please, grown-ups, make sure you've checked your inboxes and your emails for that and have a read of it. It's really important that if we end up having to shut a bubble down, that you know what the expectations are and you've had a go at using some of the platforms that we've put on there. So those 3 things, school dinners, letter home, promotional film. Other than that, it leaves me to say have a fantastic and amazing and an awesome weekend. And as always, if I don't see you around school today, have a great time at home and I shall see you on Monday. Bye-bye.